So it's like a 1-car garage with my warehouse and Ben's like 4x4 section. It's a little bigger than that, but
it's about 6x10.
He's probably like lifting weights, like
it's about a
trying not
6
to hit
by
the
10.
walls.
Yeah. So I don't know that that's how I lift weights, but
how do you?
It'll be just the way any normal person lifts weights.
Hi, I'm Molly from Designless Detail. This is my husband, Ben. We want to welcome you over from Instagram if you're following there. If you're not, check us out. We're going to be sharing on this YouTube channel some really exciting content. I'm an interior designer, so I'm going to share styling tips, how to get the look for less, and also some product reviews that'll be really helpful as you're building and remodeling your homes. So I am finally doing a couple things that I want to tell you guys about. I'm terrible at secrets, but I've been keeping a big one. We're finishing our basement. We've gotten a little bit of the work done.
Though it may not be a secret for people who have been paying attention to Mollie's Instagram stories, because there's like banging and clanging all the time. So you may have already noticed.
You probably thought it was my
something
kids.
was weird, or that the kids
kids
literally only play with hammers all the time.
Yes, our kids. I don't know why I say my kids, they're ours together. This is a dual contribution there. And anyway, so awkward things to say. But I have filmed a bunch of stuff on my phone, so I'm going to show you the process as we go, but you don't have to wait as long as us. We are expected to be done sometime in October?
Yeah, probably end of October. We're many weeks away at this point still.
Yes.
We would be done about now, but between client projects and everything that's going on, it's a little delayed.
We also are going to be doing YouTube content. I'm so excited.
You might be noticing, because this is on YouTube.
Yeah, this is the first big moment.
But it will continue.
Yeah.
There will be more.
I make a lot of videos for you guys on my Instagram stories, and it's so frustrating because then they go away after 24 hours, or I forget to save them in highlights, and it's, gone forever. So now these videos are going to be in a place that you can access easily. I'm going to cover more topics, and also we can do a little bit longer videos to really get in everything instead of how it's always kind of chopping in segments and stories. So this should be really, really helpful for you guys. I'm going to do some on shelf styling, a bunch of different tips on building homes and how you can get the best bang for your buck, because that's one thing that we've really, I feel like, mastered over the years in building.
Yeah, we've built 3 homes. We've then finished, after this is done, 2 basements of those, which is almost a whole new build process. So
yeah.
Plus this will maybe cut down on the DMs you don't get to.
Yes, you guys, I'm getting to the point where I have sometimes hundreds of direct messages a day that they don't ever get open. So I'm really sorry if you have messaged me. We're going to ask for questions every chance we can to kind of answer those questions that you guys have. I'll put it in my stories, and you can just fill in the box with what stuff you are wanting to know more about, and then we can kind of cover those in our YouTube content coming up. Trifecta. There's a third thing. We are also updating our website. So it's going to be way more searchable. It's going to have where you guys can find my client projects and shop those. You can shop my home. All the daily deals will be in there. So it's going to, I think, really help with finding what you're after.
It's been a lot of work especially for Mollie.
It's been since spring.
Yeah, anyone who follows Designless Detail knows that she takes a lot of pride in the details and things like that. So that's part of the reason the website takes so long.
I'm going to do shelf styling, a bunch of reviews on products that will show it better, and also just kind of tips and tricks that we have found as we've been building homes over the years.
There'll be newsletters. There's ways for you to get deals in your inbox and all kinds of different stuff. So
yeah,
it'd be really nice once that's released, and a lot more simple to find things.
Yeah, a lot quicker to shop, like my home, my client projects, just to find that content way quicker than my current situation. And also, we're going to bring you guys, just in a second, the first walkthrough of the basement layout. Because one thing that is tricky with basements, for those of you guys that are finishing a basement or even remodeling a home, you are stuck a lot of times within the framework of the house. Like, I can't just add on a bump out here or raise the ceilings there. That's all stuff that is a non-factor in the basement. I'm working within the set boundaries of the house. So
now, while it can be done when you're building a house, if you plan to finish the basement and if you go to that extent, we focused on the main level, on the upstairs, and so the basement, while it had kind of a rough plan, it didn't have an exact plan. So there are a lot of changes. There are things like a whole bathroom and laundry room that we created out of a large closet. Things like that. So there's a lot of stuff that we had to come up with and create. There's a theater room, which I'm very excited about.
That's yours.
That's a bit of a smaller
Your
theater
little
room
project.
for what you would normally see, which we're really excited about, and I'll get my workout room back instead of an unfinished workout room. So
that will be nice.
Yeah, that Mollie will show up in a couple times a year, and it'll be good.
Yeah.
So
he has been working out in a tiny little section in the garage, like all my stuff that was stored for extra projects, furniture, decor items, it's all out in the garage.
And everything that will be going in the basement as we acquire it. So
yeah, so it's like a 1-car garage with my warehouse and Ben's like 4x4 section. It's a little bigger than that, but
it's about 6x10.
He's probably like lifting weights, like
it's about a
trying not to hit the
6x10.
walls.
Yeah. So I don't know that that's how I lift weights, but
how do you?
It'll be just the way any normal person lifts weights.
I've done a lot for clients, but also for ourselves, which I think really forces you to look at things from a homeowner perspective that maybe some designers don't always have. I'll just throw that out there.
Which helps you with clients.
Because it's not all about form. There's definitely, it's how you live in your house. And I really, you've probably seen that. Like, I really try to balance those two things, the function and the form. And also, of course, the budget. Like, we have so many great tips we've learned budget-wise for saving you in big ways when you're building or remodeling. So that I'm really excited about.
Yeah, when you're building, sometimes you're forced into finding things for the budget, right? A lot of the time.
Yeah.
And so.
But I don't think you have to compromise. I mean, I have had a budget with every single house. It's not a free-for-all. So I've been really happy with how they've turned out, and I can share those ways that I've been able to kind of, in some areas, maybe spend less, and in certain areas, maybe you splurge a little for the big things that really matter. So yeah, we'll cover that. And also, as we go through the basement remodel, we're gonna go through the different steps and different processes that come with that. And this tour that we'll share today is the basic walkthrough, so you get the layout, and then the other finishes and things will be coming soon. Yeah, so if you guys remember when I shared that new makeover for my 4-year-old's room, that's because my older son is moving downstairs, and I was waiting to surprise you with this video to let you know that this new project is underway. And we're just really looking forward to both the YouTube content, the new website, and then giving you the step-by-step tour as we go through this process. Also, I don't even know, this is Ben. You guys have met him in stories a few times, but this might be
pretty exciting
your
to have me
biggest, yeah, it might be your biggest debut.
Really, there were 2 chairs, and somebody had to sit in the other
Had to
one.
fill it.
So that's
He's the guy.
kind
Yep.
of,
So
either me or the neighbor. So
a lot of times I get direct messages that are even trying to balance, like, you guys will be like, my husband thinks this and I think this. And so it's kind of nice to have that dual perspective as you're going through construction and even just decorating your house. There's so many different perspectives, right, that one spouse may have versus the other.
yeah, and while I don't, and I'm not going to ever take credit for most of what happens here. We do bounce ideas off of each other, and that's something that isn't really portrayed necessarily. But you'll see me popping in here and there, I guess.
So subscribe to our channel. I think that's what they say here.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel, and then with the website, subscribe to the newsletter. There's
a lot of subscribing.
We're going to give you a lot of options to subscribe.
Thank you guys for watching today. Be sure to subscribe below and hit the bell so you'll be notified when our next video is live. We will also include our tag here for Instagram, so you can follow me there and see daily deals in my Instagram stories. You don't want to miss that. And then below in the description, I will include any products that we've shared today, and look forward to seeing you next time. So you heard the exciting news. I thought I'd give you a rundown of the spaces because we are in drywall phase, and that's like when you can start to see a lot of the changes. Very exciting. In here, we have...
I'm using my light, it's so good.
He's just all prepared with his little phone light. Okay, so
yeah, you can't see very well, but it's drywall. It's not like it's
a nice little help. Thanks, babe.
super exciting.
So
Changing life.
this is going to be the theater, and it's not, I mean, a lot of people I think do much larger theater spaces. We don't have a huge basement. It's actually pretty good size, but we didn't have a lot of space that could be dedicated to the theater. So we have a small theater, but I think it's gonna be really cool. So
I think spatially it's gonna work out pretty well to fit more than our family. So.
I think, and I've got some really cool seating planned. I can't wait to show you guys. Over there on this side, I can get my finger over there, this bench area. I haven't ever seen this done. I'm sure it's been done at some point, but it was an original idea. I thought we could make kind of like a lounge daybed type area built in, because we just had that extra little niche over there, and I think it will be really cool. I'm gonna do some custom cushions and things, and you can lounge there, watch a movie, and then we'll have some other seating here on this lower level and then onto the platform as well. So this is super dark, but we're really excited about this. And here is the rec room. There's a storage closet over there. And then I designed these arched built-ins that I think will have kind of an organic look, really cool. And back in here was actually wasted space that we were going to, thank you again, lighting man.
Gotta be useful.
He's following me around. We were gonna just have this as a storage closet, and then we were like, wait, we've got some good storage on the other side of the basement that's kind of like unfinished and under the porch and things like that. So
they had to break up the concrete in the floor, pull plumbing over. Luckily, plumbing wasn't very far away.
Yeah, and
it wasn't terrible, but it certainly cost money we wouldn't have to spend otherwise. But it was not so bad.
$1,500 or something to add this, but it's going to be
well worth it.
A half bath here. You still haven't announced what it is. A half bath and a laundry room back there in the back. So I think that this will be really useful because we only have one other bathroom down here. Over here is the area that I'm most excited about. This is a kitchen. This is actually under our dining room. So if you know how our dining room looks upstairs, this is the exact same bump out. And so it's like 13 feet by 13 feet. And depending on where you live, if you live in New York or something, that's probably a pretty good sized kitchen. But out here in the West, this would be a tight kitchen. And sometimes older homes have this size as well. So I'm thinking this is gonna be a perfect project to show you how to pack a lot of detail and character into a smaller size kitchen area and still have it be really functional and just a cool space regardless of the size. So
it actually looks a lot bigger than it is because there's no cabinetry or anything.
Yeah, so once the cabinetry's in there.
Once cabinetry's in and stuff like that, it's gonna feel, or it's gonna be smaller than this.
Yeah,
so
true.
It looks a lot bigger than it is right now. Even.
Yes. Good add-in.
I'm here to help.
Anything else you would like to share, Ben?
No, wow. I'm really excited about this arch situation, but
yeah, I designed this
cool.
little, it's kind of like a version of, I did that drywall hood in my kitchen, which has been catching on. I've been seeing a lot of people.
This is also your kitchen.
Yeah, that's true. I forget this is part of my house now. Well, who knew? So I wanted to do kind of a grander, if you will, version of that, kind of with a European style. You know, when you see like in French kitchens and things like that, they have sometimes just a really oversized range hood. And so this is kind of like that. And then I'm going to do a cool shelf up right here, which is why this drywall isn't finished, because we need to actually put the shelf up and then the drywall will be finished after that's in. That's going to be coming soon with cabinetry. I'm super, super excited about this space. And I'm glad that Ben likes this hood idea because it's permanent.
It's a Mollie. It's a Mollie original.
Thank you.
It'll be good.
Yeah, I have.
If it's not, that's going to be rough because it's in our own house.
I was going to say, I've never seen it anywhere. It was hard because a lot of times, like when I come up with ideas, I can't find anything to show the contractors or the subcontractors. I just make them drawings and do a lot of sketches. Luckily, my builder, who is my brother-in-law, Clearstone Builders, is so talented, like so talented. So I'll try and get some video with him kind of sharing some stuff too, because he's got so much knowledge. And anyway, what?
You ended up drawing it on the wall, and then I think drawing it on the floor. You drew it to scale on the concrete. for the framer, and then anyway, there were still some snags. Our builder had to go over, my brother had to go over it with them several times, even after drawing it out.
Yeah.
So
definitely,
it's a little complicated, but it should be really cool. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, choosing a good builder. What's it called? No, it's not a subcontractor. What's your main contractor?
General contractor.
General. Thank you. The words are hard.
Words are hard.
Stop.
We don't do words that often.
But yeah, choosing a good general contractor is just such a big thing, because for those of you who've built, like, you know how many things you have to work with them on. So pick somebody good. I'll link to Spencer, Clearstone Builders, his account too, so you can check him out if you're in Utah and looking to build. You can't beat him. This area I'm also excited about. This is going to be kind of a built-in along here, and even turning over. Thank you, Ben's repositioning me so I can show you better the space. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a ton of banquette seating here, and I have a really fun design for that. It will have, it's gonna be so exciting. I just want to keep some surprises for you to see how it all turns out. But I wanted down here to be like just a big family area, so when we have company and guests over, everyone has like a place to sit. We don't have a ton of seating upstairs in the dining room. This will kind of give us that big party area. So excited. Coming down the hall, sorry to stop abruptly. We're going to move my oldest son down here to this room. He's excited. And
I think the 4-year-old's more excited
to not share
with them.
Fair. We're gonna update his room too, my 4-year-old, so I'll be sharing that as well, because he finally gets his own space, and I can kind of tailor it more to his likes instead of trying to kind of make it a space that's for older kids too. Anyway, it's gonna be cool. So this space, I love that it gets lots of sunlight. If you're doing windows in your basement, do them as big as you can, really, because even if you can see this has a, what are they called? Another word problem.
What are they talking about? So
window well. When it has a window well,
yes.
you think that it may not get a lot of light, but it still can. So definitely go big on the windows.
It depends where the sun is, obviously, at the time. But
true.
No matter where the sun is in the daytime, there's enough light to feel not as basement-y.
Yes.
We're pulling out all kinds of vocabulary. So.
Yeah, thank you for that. This over here is going to be a cool built-in desk area. I've drawn it out, and I'm really excited to share that with you as well. In here, we did do a bigger closet. This room ended up with a lot of space, so that we could kind of use some for a larger closet as he's getting older, and also because he's a hoarder like me, and we need to hide his crap. And also,
all the kids got that gene somehow.
So I only collect beautiful things.
Didn't used to, though.
I know. I went through a phase of like extreme
garage. Couldn't park any cars in there. Garage sale fines.
Yeah, but whenever I watch
We've moved on
Fixer Upper and I see like all the stuff Joanna Gaines has, I'm like, yes, she gets me.
There you go. Now this is an accidental luxury, basically, for a child, because the room was pretty big. So
yeah, we had enough space that it kind of was like, oh, we could do
but the amount of construction machines he has bought with his own money he's earned and bought his own. I mean, there's going to be a lot of machines in here. So
thank you for clarifying that he has earned. We are big believers in teaching your kids how to work. There's that. Okay, so here is the bathroom. This is going to serve both this room and the other two. There's 2 other bedrooms down here. One will be a workout room, one will be a guest room. So I am doing 2 vanities, and then there's an awesome linen cabinet I designed as well. I'm working with Deco Design. It's going to be so cool. And the tile in here is really gorgeous too. I can't wait to share that.
Yeah, it's a big bathroom, but it'll be really
It is kind of long.
Based on what we need.
Mm-hmm. And then this is the guest room. We haven't had a guest room, so this is going to be like a really nice addition for when company comes from out of town and things. So this is another space I'm excited about. Down this hallway is the Ben's workout room. Yes, it is solely his because I'm not very great at working out.
Other people are invited.
Are you gonna open the membership for this place?
Well, we give away free memberships to spouses.
If they use them?
Yeah, I don't know that they'll take us up on it. And by they, I mean just you.
Yeah, do you have others? We are in Utah. Just kidding, no one.
I'm not aware of any others.
A lot of people think that like Utah still has polygamy happening, and I guess there may be some, but we've got a child talking to us from somewhere. Are you talking through the heater vent?
There we go. Talking through the vents. Oh, he's in the window well. That's where it is. So, we did cut out the closet in this room because
Hold on,
it's not
that
going to be a
polygamy
real.
tangent was weird. There are still
We're not going to be using a real. This is amazing.
What?
Just an add-on person in the video. We're not going to be using it as a bedroom, so we actually cut out the closet that was planned for here, and we're using just this little nook that was kind of wasted space.
Yes.
As a little closet, which can double.
And
if it's turned into a bedroom, it's big enough.
Oh, my phone just told me I have a low battery. This little bump out, yeah, nobody likes a good bump out, but sometimes you have them in the basement just to accommodate the heating and stuff. We really tried to plan them carefully so that they are kind of integrated seamlessly. Other places, this was one of the few that was just like a weird one that had to be there, but it's a workout room, so I'm not worried about it. Okay. Well, I think that pretty well covered it. I will be kind of posting updates as we go and as we get more progress happening down here, and answer your questions as you guys have them. If you're remodeling or building, let us know what you kind of want to hear about. We have done this quite a few times now, so definitely have a lot of suggestions that can help you, save you some heartache, and also get you, of course, the best bang for your buck, which I'm always after.
As well as, well,
input.
It's the 5th time we've done this, but you've done it a lot more with clients. So.
That's true. I know.
So for our personal stuff, 5th time, but.
Yes, we built 3 homes, and then we finished a basement in the last one to some degree, and then this will be the 5th, right? Is that what you're counting?
Yep, a couple of basements now.
Yeah, it was really a mother-in-law apartment, but it was fun. So, anyways, there's that. I will be back with more updates. That's the treadmill, by the way. We didn't want to move it.
Good way to end it.
Ta-da!
With the treadmill in the middle of the workspace.
Excellent.